I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Hello, community, and what you know good on this day. Welcome to the Discount Action Figure Dude. I am your host, Christopher, and as you can see, we up in these streets. We on these streets with these street-level heroes. Ignore Spider-Man up there. That's a little Spider-Man statue. He's kind of a permanent asphyxiation of this particular diorama. He's never going anywhere. We have these men without fear from various universes, more accurately various toy lines, facing off against kingpins and random Eric Killmonger Kid Bash Thug as they try to get the streets in order. They're trying to bring order to the streets. But what if they had a little help? Let's move Kingpin to the side here. Oh, Wilson. Let's move Wilson to the side here and bring in this guy right here. Anyway, as I was saying, moving magic ain't easy, people. It's hard. What if they had some help from this guy? You may be asking, who is this guy that you're bringing out here, Christopher? That's a good question, my friend, because quite honestly, I do not know. But we're gonna kinda cut this bitch open to find out, because there's not much to cut, actually, except these two things here. And as you can plainly see, this is a pair of D's, and you are going to experience this with me for the... Okay, open. With me, as I get this thing to slide out for the first time, as we have... Ooh. Well, we could say he's not actually Daredevil. This here, my friends... Oh, he even comes with a business card. Which says... This product needs hot water to replace the accessories, which is convenient for replacement. Interesting use of the English language. We have, I don't know, let's call him Devilish Daring Man, who will join our Men Without Fear. Let's get him out of the box. A closer look at Devilish Daring Man, who looks pretty good, actually. A little history on this guy. We got him from some AliExpress dealer. There's really no name. There's no manufacturer of this guy that I can find on the box. So I could give him, I mean, they don't even really call him Daredevil, which is why we're naming him Devilish Daring Man. So he's costs like $45. He's obviously a soft goods figure. We're going to guess that he is a Mezco-ish version of the Shadowland Daredevil, the Marvel Legends version of Shadowland Daredevil being right here. But minus all of the pesky details that come with a Mezco figure. This is one of the first action figures I ever bought. I've had this guy a very long time. Is he going to stand up when I put him down? He did. But there are some interesting things going on with Devilish Daring Man here. A, his leg straps don't want to stay up. His body, his suit is... I like the suit, but there's some... I don't know, is it too tight? Because obviously we can see all of the folds of his body under his suit. We like the D's of Devilish Daring Man, and Devilish Daring Man also has these interesting, I don't know, what do you call these, murder talons on his wrist? I mean, I like them. You know, this kind of separates him a little bit from the man without fear as to the man who will seriously F you up if you step out of line. So, I guess, and also his beat up sticks. There's not a problem with the beat up sticks. The beat up sticks are nice. They're cool. They have some weathering, some beating. We're gonna call it weathering as opposed to calling it bad paint. He has some weathering on it. The only issue is that his side holster here isn't deep enough to really hold the beat up sticks. And then if you try his holster is just gonna slide on down. So we won't be putting his beat up sticks in the holster, which also, unlike all these other Daredevils, has a flap, which is useless. That'd be totally useless. As a matter of fact, I just might cut that off because, you know, I mean, it's good for a gun holster, but I don't think, see, now this is just about to come all the way off, you know. But, you know, Devilish Daring Man was not expensive. And we can also say that maybe his belt keeps creeping up a little bit right under his chest. But you know what? We're gonna look past all of that for Devilish Daring Man. And they weren't kidding either. When they say put him in some hot water to take off his arms and his head and to use his accessories, yeah, you better heat this guy up. Now, I'm a little uncomfortable putting a soft goods figure in hot water. So we're gonna use my heat gun, which I probably shouldn't use either because he has a rubber suit. But give me a second. Give me a second. Real quick. So, getting Devilish Daring Man's accessories off are a little bit of a challenge. And if you do buy Devilish Daring Man, be careful with these horns because they are very sharp. I fucking drew blood. So, yeah. So be very careful with that. I guess now I can test my blood because, yeah. Thanks, Devilish Daring Man. I don't have to use one of them pokey things today. Alright, just so you know, getting Devilish Daring Man's head and hands on was a bit of a nightmare. You already saw the original head did draw blood, but I did get it off, but the ball peg was stuck in here. So we had to try to get it out. We used, again, a heat gun. These crazy horns are just as sharp as the ones on this head, if not sharper. So, you know, if you find Devilish Daring Man, please be careful in handling him. All of the hot air in the world could not get the hands on or off. So I did have to submerge him in hot water. Finally was able to pop this off, but like the ball peg was in there. Had to use some needle nose pliers to get him out. The hands refused to go in. So I did have to boil some water. They still didn't get in. Then I used boiled water and hot air, combination of which I was able to squeeze them in. The head would not go in, so I ended up trying to bore out some of the head, which still didn't work. Then I needed to use another combination of hot air and hot water, and there it goes. And this is how Devilish Daring Man will be looking from now on. Not to mention, one of his leg straps, which I say would not stay up, did break, but I can glue that. We can't be too mad at him about his legs not staying up because his straps also slide down. That is something that happens at times, but here goes Devilish Daring Man with his beat up sticks and his elongated devil horns looking angry. What kind of articulation does Devilish Daring Man have? I don't know. Let's check him out. Oh my gosh, this guy here. Knees. Alright. Double jointed. Not so far back though. He can't really kick his own ass. Looks like he has a nice little ab crunch there. and he can turn as far as his rubber suit allows him to. His neck is on a double ball peg, and the neck and the head are both on ball pegs. Great neck movement from the Devilish Daring Man. He does have double jointed shoulders. Double jointed arms. I think I can feel a what do you call those things? Whatever, I can't think right now. Devilish Daring Man has thrown me for a loop. His shoulders move pretty good. Let's see, he can go up so far. Like that one is stuck. There we go. As you can see, the Devilish Daring Man can probably get into any reasonable pose that you need a Daredevil figure to get into. Can he do a kung fu kick? He could do a kung fu kick with ease. Oh my gosh. This is sharp. Be careful. I think it just poked through my glove, and I think I probably drew blood again. Devilish Daring Man is dangerous. He's a dangerous guy. So who says this isn't a dangerous hobby, man? This hobby is very dangerous. But Devilish Daring Man has pretty good articulation. His ankles rock a little bit. They go forward, so back, so much forward, so much, so back. Good wrist movement. Even though I think I did my efforts to get his wrist on, I think I chipped the paint on his wrist a little bit. May have to touch that up for Devilish Daring Man. Close up of his yelling face, which is actually pretty good. Look at the separate teeth that he has there. I can only see that on the monitor. I couldn't see that with my naked eye. I can't see much with my naked eye because I'm damn near blind. But yeah, kind of wish his belt would stay down, like a normal belt. But Devilish Daring Man. Oh my goodness, Devilish Daring Man. How big is what's the size of Devilish Daring Man? Well, let's compare him if we can get his arms to go back down. Devilish Daring Man looks to be closer to a 7-inch figure than a 6-inch figure. He's about the same height as the Diamond Select Netflix Daredevil. He looks like he's a little bit taller than the Shadowland Marvel Legends Daredevil. As you can see, Daring Devil Man is quite a bit taller than the Toy Biz Daredevil, and quite a bit taller than the Mezco Daredevil. As you can also see, Devilish Daring Man is significantly taller than our Defenders Daredevil, who quite honestly is pretty much the same as this guy. This guy does have better feet and better hands, even though they have the same body. And as he should be, he's much smaller than the Marvel Legends Wilson Fisk, and he's smaller than the modified MCU Wilson Fisk. So what kind of value do we assign Devilish Daring Man? Oh gosh, what do I say? Devilish Daring Man, as I said, he costs $45, which obviously is a little bit on the expensive side for an action figure, but he is a soft goods action figure, and if you're looking for a Mezco-ish Shadowland Daredevil, that one is going to be hard to get. I think it's going for up to $200 in the aftermarket, and you can get this Daredevil-ish Shadowland Daredevil for not a lot of money. But he does have some issues, as my battle scars in fooling with him can attest to. But he's pretty nice, as you can see. He looks pretty good, and he'll certainly look good on the shelf. He has very good articulation. I don't know what to tell you about Daring Devilish Man, but let's just say he is a nightmare of a value. He is a nightmare of a value.